And what else do you people have? You're gonna have volcanoes and heat. You know, the more heat that heats up on planet Earth is then gonna cause volcanoes to erupt. And you know, if the volcano erupts, y'all are done for, man. You know, everything that was needed to be done here, like it was done. Planet Earth had it done, and then y'all messed it all up. Like I said, and all that water that evaporates from the ocean, that's why you're having all this flooding. All the flooding that's happening because it's trying to put the water back here on the earth, on the land. It's trying to put the water. See, it doesn't really rain out in the ocean. It does rain out on the ocean, but it rains more on land. Well, I'll have to get the facts and the proof on that, but I'm pretty sure this is just me thinking right now. But I'm thinking that that's how that is. There's more rain on land than there is in the ocean, right? Am I right? You people, you would know, the government with all the technology and satellites and stuff, you would know that. So am I right or what? Is there more rain on land? And if so, that's why. Because it's trying to put the water back on the land. Because that's the way it made it. That's the way it should be. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's all this flooding, and the flooding is going to get worse, and the heat is going to get worse, and then more forest fires, and then when all the trees burn down, y'all are done for. You're not going to be able to run to no outer space. You're not going to be able to run to no underground bunker or billions of dollars of rich people trying to run for their life. Dude, y'all are done for, dude. You're so done for, you all of y'all. There's nowhere to run. I'm telling you people, dude. All of you people, military, government, all you people with all your bunkers, and there's going to be nowhere to run. Because once volcano explodes and the dry and the flooding and everything that will happen, there is nowhere to run, I guarantee you. And you're not going to be able to wait it out in outer space or anywhere else. You're not going to wait it. It's not going to be able to be waited out, dude. This is not going to be a self-fixing planet this time. This is the end. You need to understand this is the end. Really, it is. This is going to be the end this time. There's not going to be a self-correction of planet Earth. You know, there might be something that might happen, but I highly doubt it. That it's just going to self-correct. And you think you're going to be able to wait it out or something. I highly doubt that. But I'm pretty sure that's what you probably got planned as one of your contingency plans or something or whatever. That's why you're trying to figure all this stuff out. Really, I know. You know what I mean? You say it's for space exploration and all that. Sure, it is probably that too. But you just want somewhere to run away and wait it out. You know what I mean? But I doubt that's going to be the case here, man. You know what I'm saying? There's always something that was done here on planet Earth. That's why it happened the way it did. It was not human beings. You understand? This is human beings now. This is not a natural phenomenon of existence that happens here to planet Earth. That is why that would then correct how that would correct itself, and creation and everything that is. That's the way that works. You understand? This is the doing of dumb life, like I said. So, and there is nothing there's nothing is going to correct that. All right, that's going to be the end for human beings on this planet. But yeah, the flooding, the heat, volcanoes, flooding, water. You need to get things corrected back as much as you possibly can. I know why you did everything, because you didn't want it to be moist. You didn't want all these rivers. You didn't want all these trees because it was too moist and it was too foggy and it was all this. And a more, you wanted a life that wasn't like that. And now this is what you got. But now it's going to cause all this destruction now. All this destruction is going to happen now because y'all wanted to make life that way or whatever. You know what I mean? Or this is just the way it is for people, whatever it is though. But yeah, you're gonna have to get it corrected back, I'm pretty sure. And you're gonna have to do it. You should have been doing it, and I would say to get it done, start investing your resources and what you need to build and use to live that kind of life. Now that you know these things and you do have these resources and you do have these materials and you know how to build this stuff, and that's what you should be getting done now. I believe that's the future. That's what I believe. But you got the government and all their scientists. So, all right, goodbye.